Hello, everybody out there. It is me, the Mech Wolf, my friends, and I got a little bit of a discussion today while I play a fighting game. It's more of not really a discussion, but me wanting to talk about shit that goes on in the world and what we as people need to do and talk about a lot and very badly. Because people like me have dealt with this so damn long in communities that it's unfunny. It's just ridiculous. We have a huge problem whether it's DVD, whether it's a fighting game, whether it's just any game ever, and it's people are violent, way too violent. Not, if you don't understand exactly what I'm meaning off the top of your head and you're just curious, this is what I mean by people became more violent over time. It's the fact that I've had people, no reason, no push, no nothing, decide to, out of nowhere, over a game, over one bad choice they may have made in a game, decide to tell me to kill myself over a game. Now, to a lot of people that may not seem like a bunch, but that could be many things, friends. I think we need to, as a community, maybe look into the whole people getting, death threats and such over games. And maybe as people try to recover off this. Because, I'm sorry, never in a game should you hear somebody tell you, kill yourself, you fucking loser. Like, I've heard this shit because I chose to play DBD. Because I wanted to play a game. Shit like that. Should you hear that? Should you ever hear that from people? No. It's, at this point, just, disrespectful to you, it's disrespectful to others, and it's just highly just upsetting to see. And yes, I'm going to pause for a second, because this is a genuinely bad topic to cover. A lot of people are probably going to need a trigger warning for this, but I'll admit, I've had a lot of mental health struggles through my life. Everybody will tell you they've had at least some sort of mental struggle through their life that has caused them a lot of pain up here. And it doesn't take lots. It could be as simple as somebody dying in the family. Everybody reacts differently to something. Hell, people react differently to pain in a marginally different way, and this is just wise words from somebody who's been through a lot of pain at an early age. You end up going through a lot in your life where you wish you didn't have somebody there asking you for help a lot, even your time and your pain, but you still feel kind enough to, out of your own heart, do something. A lot of people are like that, and I wish our lovely, lovely world was like that more often than not, because there's a lot of cruel people out there. I try to be one of the few that pulls out that little bit of love from, people like Steve Irwin, people like Bob Ross, people like all that, because we do need more of that in the world. I'm sorry, we need a caring world, not a bunch of fucking assholes. And I'm not gonna beat around the bushes. I don't care if my channel here on YouTube dies. I don't fucking care about it at all. This whole channel's point is to help others and to possibly even get a point across to the world. We have a huge problem. People are literally just, it's gonna be bad. I had a genuine thought talking to myself recently about the fact that we may or may not very soon have what's called a great resignation. A lot of people who just instantly start quitting their jobs all of a sudden. You just see one here, one there, and it starts becoming more and more and more. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, there's nobody working. And it's going to be a problem. Why? Because all these people are doing the same thing. All these people who are acting the same do the same stuff. They're all quitting their jobs. They're all in the same places. And I know that's going to sound really weird to some people, but seriously, it's the fact that you have to put that thought in your head. A lot of people out there will actually try to chase you just for clout, just to, harass you. I've had people do everything. I've had people call my home phone number to harass me, kind of shit. Is that really okay from people? No, it's not. It's never okay. And sorry, I have an eyelash covering my eye. But I'm hoping that makes sense to a lot of other people that end up seeing this. I know people from older games, from games like an IO game, and those same people harassed me for the fact that I have a back injury. Not a terribly, terribly bad one, but one that could possibly, if untreated, lead into being stuck in a wheelchair or something. And that's from mistreatment. And to be honest, if your health isn't doing too great, you've not been able to get out, you've not been able to do a lot, yeah, that's counting as mistreatment. Or another funny example, you marched for 4 years in a marching band on said bad back. Yeah, that's not going to do your back much good, but it actually works your back out. Which I realized and didn't realize when I was younger. The muscle over my back heals because of that. And I don't talk about what caused it because relishing over the past isn't that much and it's not worth it, but I'm willing to point out this little story tidbit. That chair was pulled under me. I was bullied a lot in school. I know for a fact I was bullied a lot in school. I had people making fun of me even outside of school. And I know for a fact that day my chair was pulled from under me. I fell straight on my back because of somebody. Because my chair hadn't moved, I literally went to sit down and I had 2 teachers who saw the entire incident. And one of them knew me well and actually respected me for all what I've been trying to do. That says something. That says numbers. And it wasn't because of the fact of my voice. It wasn't because of all that. It's because I was trying my best to be a good person. I tried my best to look up to everybody and help them out. If the pianist in our school needed somebody to help her out, I would walk her around and talk to her because she was a nice person, she was a good lady, and it was one of those things. I was always that person that nobody liked, I was treated like crap, but I was always trying to help people. And that's sadly what our community, our lives are becoming. People are, like, more often than not becoming really, really bitter, really, really hateful, off of nothing, off of literally just rumors or just drama that has nothing to do with them or just nothing in general to do with creating a problem over. It could be something as simple as a game. People will create drama and rumors and shit off of. And I have to say that because I've had people literally say I was a racist over a game. Never sat down and listened to anything that went on, but was willing to say it. Have people said some pretty crazy shit in the past, including myself? Everybody's going to at least have a slip up, whether it's not intentional or whether it was intentional. I'm going to be honest, 9 times out of 10, most of them probably aren't. A lot of people end up figuring out earlier on, because of slip-ups like that, they have shit like Tourette's and other shit. You now may be on the sketchy side of that, but I'm not joking. And people like the PR group, which I'm only going to refer to them as that I had to deal with long, long ago. They're just that. They're a bunch of trolls. People who literally are life ruiners to be such a thing. And if I ever meet any of them, I would love to show them the entire video of them making fun of me, because I can absolutely do what they did back. But on a harsher level, with law definitely being pulled into it. But what would be the point of starting such a drama, my friends? Because of hate? Because of cruelty? Because of pain? No, I don't really feel like I ever want to start something like that. There's no point in starting shit like that. Could I? Yes. Could I have, through all the bullshit some people have caused me, some people have done to me? Yeah, I could have done a lot worse. I could actually have done a lot of things to avoid it too. But here's the thing. You have to have bigger balls to walk away from a situation than to sit there and to take it. Because there's only so long you'll sit there and take it before you blow. Everybody has a stopping point where you need to walk away, you need to breathe, you need to talk to someone. Whether it's just somebody family, somebody that's a good friend of yours. There's always that time you need someone in your life to actually help you think your way through shit, because you yourself You've been stressed out, you've been hurt, you've been put in a situation you can't mentally, you can't physically think your way out of it because you're unable to at the moment. You've gone through so much shit, it's causing you actual distress that you need help. Have I been in a situation? Yes. Did I ever call for help? I couldn't. And if this sounds like anybody else that's been in a similar situation, please just call out for help. I don't care if you're calling police for help. I don't care who you're calling for help. Don't end up in a similar situation, my friends. There's so many situations where people end up like I did, and they need to call out for help. And it doesn't matter what the situation you need to call out for help is. It could be as simple as you getting hurt because of somebody in a situation like my back. I should have been able to call for help. I should have been able to go to the hospital. I never did. It took 4 years before I was able to see a chiropractor for an x-ray. That's not good. It's not good on anybody. Definitely not good on me. And it wasn't out of lack of trying. I mean, that's the worst part. Like, it wasn't like I didn't try. I had other shit that literally constantly was telling me I can't do it. I literally wasn't able to do it. And it was shit like family, shit like friends. I had more shit going on than I ever wished I could have. I had family dying around me during that time I got hurt. So there was no way I had the money to anything to be able to go and just check myself in. I wouldn't have been able to actually see what problems I had because there would have been no way to. That's how fucked the world is. And it's just going to keep going down this rabbit hole. And you're going to end up seeing more people who suffer and more people who end up telling you their stories. But the question is, do you want to help them through their problems, or do you want to be the cause of their problems? Please don't be the cause of their problems. I love all y'all the same, my friends. This will be probably the last of a few of the rant episodes, trauma, whatever you want to call these. I hope y'all do want to watch more of these, because it could be just a life lesson with mech, or it could be just anything with me, my friends. I want y'all to tell me what y'all want on this kind of stuff. If y'all want to see more Space Billy, if y'all want any of that, let me know, my friends. Because it would help out. It really would help out. I'm sorry if my voice cuts in and out in the parts and videos. I'm sure y'all can understand this is a very personal thing, per se, to talk about, and I want other people to sit down to understand where I'm coming from, to understand why I don't upload a whole lot, to understand why I tend to not always be here, why I might look off to the side, why I might look behind me. I'm always checking on people, I'm always trying to listen in to people, family-wise, shit like that, because I never know what's going on with them because of the fact that any moment something could go wrong. I've lived a life where everything goes wrong, so I'm always trying to make sure nothing else goes wrong. And I'm sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about. It's not because I'm pessimistic. It's not because I like have any other problems to lead that into account. It's just, once you have enough shit happen that goes wrong, you want to not have shit go wrong no more. You want to find a way to fix it. You want to stop it before it happens. And that's just the start of me trying my own way of keeping shit from going wrong quickly. But friends, as I said, please tell me your thoughts. Maybe some of y'all have been through similar cases, or maybe even worse cases. I know the world's not going to treat everybody nicely, and some people have been through worse than I have, some people have been through better than I have. That's just the world and how it treats some people. It gives some people lemons, and some people it throws it and hits them in the eyeball. It's not a great analogy, but like, it's honestly how it feels. It's like life literally shit on one person and didn't on the other. It's not a good feeling. It's just, some people weren't meant to have a better life, and some people got luckier. And life does that to people. It's not because we wanted it. It's because life itself is a, kind of like karma, where it's like a never-ending, questionable thing to happen. It could happen properly, or it might just be a way of fucking you over in the long run. That's karma, really, but that's honestly how both feel. Life and karma. But as I said, friends, once again, I love y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you can like. That's up to you. I don't care if y'all subscribe, because honestly, I do stream, and I'd rather y'all come by there. As I don't upload here, and I know that's my fault, but I don't see a reason to. YouTube's not my thing, so I love y'all. Peace out.